Hi, my name is Valerie Lee, and I am about to give my speech on my favorite movie. So, I talked about this in my introduction, and my favorite movie is The Color Purple, which I've showed you guys before. This movie right here, it's a Steven Spielberg film, and it has Whoopi in this movie. It has Oprah in this movie, and this is like before they were known in the movie world. So this right here is a special edition, and it has just a couple of pictures of the movie, like the special scenes in it. And pretty much this movie it's an older movie where there was still slavery. Well, not really slavery, but it was still where whites and blacks were separated. And what it starts off with Miss Celie, and she's giving birth, and her father takes the baby away. So then they're like going into church and stuff. So it's her and her sister, and this guy comes up and he wants to marry. Back then they would come up and say, I'll give you this if I can marry your daughter, whatever. He wanted to marry the pretty one, Neely, but the dad was like, no, you can't have her, but you can have Celie. And he said she's spoiled once, meaning she's had a baby, not knowing it was her dad's baby. So he takes her with him, and he has like all these kids. So pretty much his wife dies, and she's there to take care of the kids and keep up the house and tend to him or whatever. So she's doing this for all these years, and her sister comes. Celie can't read or write or anything. So her sister comes because she's the one that's kind of a little more educated. She comes and like shows her how to read and write or whatever. And the dad is played by Danny Glover. He tries to get with Nettie because remember that's who he wanted to marry first. So she was like no, and she ran away, and he was like you're never gonna see your sister again. So he like kept them away from each other all these years. And so then it's just so much to this movie, and it's sad, but it's good because he keeps them away from each other all these years. And then she finds all these letters, and she finds these letters during Thanksgiving because they have family over or whatever. So and then she gets and then she gets the scene, and she's about to cut him, and she does the whole, whatever you've done to me is going to come back to you full force or whatever. So she moves on. She's doing her own thing. I'm babbling. I'm just telling you all about the movie. But I've seen this movie so many times. It is a good movie. I suggest you see it. They do the plays now, and they normally do it, I wouldn't say around Christmas time. It's normally more of a spring play is when they do the play. But this right here is what my speech is about. It is about The Color Purple. That is my favorite movie. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed my me telling you about my book.